The Prophet is a book of 26 prose poetry essays written in English by the Lebanese artist, philosopher and writer Kahlil Gibran. It was originally published in 1923 by Alfred A. Knopf. It is Gibran's best-known work. The Prophet has been translated into over 40 different languages and has never been out of print. Synopsis: The Prophet, Al-Mustafa, has lived in the foreign city of Orphalese for 12 years and is about to board a ship which will carry him home. He is stopped by a group of people, with whom he discusses topics such as life and the human condition. The book is divided into chapters dealing with love, marriage, children, giving, eating and drinking, work, joy and sorrow, houses, clothes, buying and selling, crime and punishment, laws, freedom, reason and passion, pain, self-knowledge, teaching, friendship, talking, time, good and evil, prayer, pleasure, beauty, religion, and death. Popularity: research on sales figures is difficult to come by, but Kahlil Gibran is a very widely read poet in modern history, having been translated into well over 40 languages. The Prophet is in its 163rd printing and has sold over 100 million copies since its original publication in 1923. The Prophet is consistently in the best-selling category at Amazon. The Prophet is one of the best-selling books of all time. Of an ambitious first printing of 2000 in 1923, Knopf sold 1,159 copies. The demand for The Prophet doubled the following year €1, and doubled again the year after that. Since then, annual sales have risen steadily, from 12,000 in 1935 to 111,000 in 1961 to 240,000 in 1965. The book sold its 1 millionth copy in 1957. Worldwide, The Prophet sells more than 5,000 copies a week. Royalties and copyright control: the book will be in the public domain in the United States in 2018, although it is already in the public domain in the European Union, Canada, Russia, South Africa, and Australia. Gibran instructed that on his death the royalties and copyrights to his materials be owned by his hometown, Shari, Lebanon. The Gibran National Committee, located in Shari, manages the Gibran Museum. Founded in 1935, the GNC is a non-profit corporation holding the exclusive rights to manage the Lebanese author Kahlil Gibran's copyright and into his literary and artistic works. In 2009, the GNC granted exclusive rights to create a film based on The Prophet to Gibran, The Prophet, LLC, a group located in the United States. The Garden of the Prophet: Gibran followed The Prophet with The Garden of the Prophet, which was published posthumously in 1933. The Garden of the Prophet narrates Al-Mustafa's discussions with 9 disciples following Al-Mustafa's return after an intervening absence. Adaptations: 1973 A The Prophet. Olbrand's Serial, a parody published in 1973 by Price Sloan, California, as written by the fictional Kellogg Olbrand. It reached 4th printing in 1981. 1974 A The Prophet by Kahlil Gibran, a musical interpretation featuring Richard Harris. Music composed by Raif Mardin, Atlantic Records. 2002 A electronic and new age music composer Gandalf and narrator Thomas Clark created an audiobook CD with German version Der Prophet layered with music. 2010 A The Prophet, a book of political satire reimagining the Prophet as George W. Bush lecturing his cronies on the White House lawn while waiting for his chopper bound for Texas. ISBN 978-1-4502-6057-2, 2015 A The Prophet. Salma Hayek announced an animated feature film version of the book, with her serving as producer and as the voice of the character Kamila. Each chapter will be directed by an individual director, with The Lion King's Roger Allers overseeing the project. References: 1973. The Prophet by Kahlil Gibran. Published by Alfred A. Knopf, Incorporated. A Borzoi book. External links: The Prophet audiobook at archive.org, The Garden of the Prophet audiobook at archive.org, The Prophet audiobook from Legamus, The Prophet, Project Gutenberg Australia, The Prophet in Telugu audiobook, The Prophet eBook Free ebook in PDF, EPUB and Kindle format from oBooKo, The Prophet at the Big Cartoon Database, The Prophet on Wiki Summaries,